There was once a man named Arman, living in a busy city filled with noise, deadlines, and endless problems. Arman wasn't a bad man. He worked hard, paid his bills, and tried to live right. But there was one problem. He was always unhappy. Every morning, Arman would wake up and immediately think, what will go wrong today? What if I get stuck in traffic? What if my boss yells at me? What if I fail again? And so, the day would unfold exactly the way he expected, full of frustration, stress, and sadness. One evening, after a long, terrible day, Arman sat by his window, looking at the street below. It was raining. The sidewalks were muddy. People looked tired and angry. Life is just ugly, he thought bitterly. Suddenly, his old neighbor, Mr. Samir, knocked at the door. Samir was an ordinary man, gray hair, simple clothes, but he always had a sparkle in his eyes. He smiled warmly and said, "Arman, have you ever thought about changing your window?" Arman frowned. "What do you mean? This window is fine." Samir chuckled and said, "Come to my apartment tomorrow morning. I'll show you something." "Curious," Arman agreed. The next morning, he visited Samir. They both sat by a window that faced the same street. But this time, Arman saw something different. A little girl laughing and jumping over puddles, a man sharing his umbrella with a stranger, a flower shop lighting up the street with bright colors, a street musician playing a soft tune, making people smile. Same street, same rain, different view. "How?" Arman asked, confused. Samir smiled. "I clean my window every morning," he said. "Not with soap, but with my mind. I wake up and tell myself, today, I will look for the good. And so, I find it, even in rain, even in problems." Arman sat in silence. It wasn't magic. It wasn't luck. It was perspective. Over time, Arman practiced the same habit. He still had problems. The traffic jams didn't disappear. His boss still had bad days. Bills still came in the mail. But something inside Arman changed. When traffic was slow, he played his favorite music and enjoyed the ride. When his boss was angry, he focused on improving his own work instead of feeling insulted. When bills arrived, he remembered they were proof he had a home, a phone, and electricity. Slowly, life didn't feel heavy anymore. Arman realized, problems are part of life. They are not punishments. They are invitations to grow, to stay hopeful, to become stronger. The real change happened the day he changed his window, the way he chose to think. Your thoughts are your window to the world. If you start each day expecting fear, sadness, and failure, you will find them. But if you begin with hope, gratitude, and strength, you will find them too. Life isn't about waiting for perfect days. It's about choosing to see goodness even on imperfect days. Change your thoughts, and you change your life. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. Clean its window every morning.